Ladies and gentlemen, those between and those far out, longtime viewers and newcomers alike, welcome back to the Idaho Esports Twitch channel. My name is Kaz Phoenix, and today I am joined by Marin. What is your last name?
Chard.
Chard.
Yes.
Okay. I'm joined by Marin Chard, Sustainability Coordinator for the University of Idaho. It's a pleasure to have you not on the couch today. Is my favorite part of the interview. to welcome people to the couch. I asked them how the couch is. So maybe we'll get you for another segment in the future so that you can actually experience the setup and the couch. Oh no, that's so sad. My bit's gone. But I'm still glad that you get to join me for this anyway, and taking time out of your day to come meet with me. I will more formally, as I like to say on the show, hand the talking stick over to you, and let you more formally introduce yourself, what you do here at the university, and anything else that you think is relevant for an intro.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. This is my first esports intro like this, which is pretty cool. But I am the sustainability coordinator within the Department of Student Involvement. So I am the student engagement and outreach arm of the Office of Sustainability. And then I also run the Student Sustainability Cooperative, which is a student led, student funded organization on campus that seeks to engage students in sustainability, whatever that form takes. So from events to initiatives to programs.
I guess it makes sense. It's like kind of intertwined with your official job position.
Yes, which it actually is my official job position is management of the Student Sustainability Cooperative, which was started by SUI in 2006.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's been around for quite a long time.
Yes. 19 years.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. That's interesting. And you've been with the program for a little bit now, about a year that you've been in this position. Not your first year working for U of I, and definitely not your first year being here, because you are an alum of both your undergrad and your graduate.
Yes. Yeah.
When did you graduate? 23?
Yes, I graduated in 2023 from the College of Engineering with my bachelor's in biological engineering.
Wow. And then you went straight into your master's. Did you just think like you were going to give yourself a little bit extra time to like find your career? Or you just wanted to keep going through education because what you wanted to do maybe required a master's?
Yeah, well, actually, my plans changed entirely from when I started my undergrad to when I finished. I decided I wanted to go into more policy and law, do more people stuff rather than the technical stuff. And so I'm now pursuing my master's in environmental science, focusing on environmental law, policy, and organizational leadership.
Wow. That is super. So you're currently pursuing your master's.
So I'm working on it at online classes. U of I is great with that because they have tons of things that are offered for full-time employees. So.
Well, that is super cool. We actually have someone who's unfortunately not here because they're doing their semester in the wild right now, but who is, I believe, also a not biological engineering, but some field of ecological research that I do not remember formally. But it's nice that we get to have some kind of representation from CNR here in the lab because there's not a lot of that.
Yeah.
We have Amelia kind of by chance. Amelia, hope you're doing well in the forest out there. She'll be back in like a month by now, so that's exciting. But it's nice that we have some representation from there because usually a lot of the people that we have in are either, at least the guests that we've had on the show, right, are like, oh, I wanted to go into administrative positions in higher education, or I wanted to go into law, and I found myself in the field that I'm currently doing. So in terms of like biological sciences and stuff like that, we don't have a lot of representation for that in the lab. So I'm glad that we get to have you around, get to show people a very different side of the education sphere that we still foster because obviously all of our education is important. And hopefully this gives our audience a little bit more of an opportunity to learn about you. It gives me more of an opportunity to learn about you and what you do. You are still a much younger career professional, unlike a lot of the people that I have talked to on this show.
Yes.
So it's weird. I have this very like 180 after Tuesday. I talked to the chief information officer of the university, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've been in like so many of these fields for years, and I've been working my career for like almost as long as you've been alive." And I'm like, okay. And you are a very recent grad who is still involved in Moscow. But something I actually wanted to ask is your origins or your whereabouts. I do remember seeing that you had some like work experience in Oregon. Are you from Oregon?
Yes, I'm from Oregon, just outside of Portland. Oregon City, for any of those who know where that is.
Of course, Oregon would have a city called Oregon City.
Right, yeah. It's where the Oregon Trail ended.
Oh.
So Yeah, big time stuff.
Yeah, well, you were originally from there.
hmm
I maybe have an idea of your answer for this, but I'm going to ask anyway for the formality's sake. What encouraged you to come to the University of Idaho and not stay in Oregon? You know, OSU is a much bigger school than U of I, and maybe that's what deterred you away from it. But you know, like Portland State's also over there, University of Oregon's also over there. Not to rag on the University of Idaho, but it's like you were closer to much bigger schools and decided to come out to the Palouse. What encouraged your decision to do that?
Yeah, well, honestly, there's a lot of reasons for that. One, my mom and my uncle were both went to U of I back in the 90s, so I'm a legacy. So I had a little bit of connection to out here. And then also, biological engineering specific to like the environmental side. So there's biological engineering and biomedical engineering are very closely tied.
Mm.
And a lot of schools focus on the biomedical side. U of I is one of the only schools in the country, like there's one in Delaware and Hawaii and probably a few little smaller programs
Mm.
that focuses on the environmental side of that engineering.
Wow.
Yeah, so kind of that. I grew up swimming, so I came and I swam at here at U of I. I was on the women's swim and dive team for 2 years. So I had a lot of reasons to come this way. One, swimming helped me pay for school, and it had exactly what I wanted degree path. And then also I had a little bit of a family connection here as well.
Well, that seems to help things out just a little
Yeah.
bit, right? We have a big mix of people who are legacy students as well as like first gen college students. So another big like pie chart of representation that we have at the university, or at least in the esports program, right?
Yeah.
But you also said that you had a kind of shift in plans between your undergrad and postgrad. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that? What happened?
Yes. So it's a fun journey, you know. Through undergraduate school, you learn so much about yourself, you learn so much about the world. And when I came to U of I really wanted to be on the side of making new technology breakthroughs and helping those come to industry.
Hmm.
Throughout my studies, I found out those technology breakthroughs have been made. We have that technology, but we're really struggling with that implementation piece,
Mm.
largely because of policies and law that favor older ways of doing it, so fossil fuels and other non renewable energy products. And that is often because it's a lot more expensive to implement those things, but only because it's still starting out.
Mm.
And so one of my goals was to make that happen. And I decided to come from a different view of that instead of helping actually develop those technologies, helping the technology that we've already developed come into use. And so that's kind of what influenced my change in direction there. And then I found myself in student involvement on accident. I never thought I would be a student involvement person. But then I ended up loving it. And I've continued to love what I'm doing and just been surprised about where that's taken me. And it's only reinforced that aspect of I need to be on the people side of stuff.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. It is. We had someone in very similar. I think it was Dan from Tuesday, but I'm not like 100% sure. Who kind of ended up into student sphere in a very accidental way. And it's like, oh, I've been doing like these tech jobs my entire career, and like, no, I'm working at a university. I never really thought I was going to do that. But I'm imagining that you're enjoying it.
Yes, very much so. It has been incredibly rewarding. I get to work with an amazing team of individuals who have not only taught me so much, but I've gotten to help them succeed in both their professional and personal goals, and that is so rewarding.
Well, I would imagine
Yeah.
so. Oh no, brain freeze. Oh goodness. It's that time of the day, guys. I'm so sorry. A question I actually had been meaning to ask you, more so about your job position because obviously, what you kind of mentioned that it was a little bit of an accident. You ended up here, like you're still like focusing on your studies, still focusing on your career path of maybe somewhere in the law or not like legislator, but maybe are we thinking like attorney sphere? Are we thinking lobbying sphere?
I'm thinking more consultation sphere, actually. So
Ah.
I would love to have a company that tells bigger companies how to be more sustainable, and from operation to people management. There's really simple things that you can put in place that just help your company run better, but also run more sustainably. And that, to me, would be a dream job.
Well, that makes sense. Is it the very direct form of implementing kind of unused or unknown resources that people may not have either known about or wanted to do before?
Absolutely.
I Hey, I have gotten the consulting lecture many, many, many times. Uh, but oh, I was being told to scoot, and I didn't realize how far the frame I was moving back. I was getting comfortable. I'm trying to replicate my couch space. Um, well, outside of the consulting thing, now that you're in the sphere of student involvement and just higher education in general, do you feel like it has encouraged you to maybe explore it in your career in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this past year and a half of me being the sustainability coordinator has, I mean, showed me that there is so much more to a career and like career paths and possibilities there than I originally thought. I definitely have found my stride in leadership and being in charge of a team, and also really found that that is something I enjoy, and really find satisfying to take something from the bottom all the way to the top and start to finish actually implement real procedures that make differences, but also to just putting on fun events that introduce new topics to students.
Well, speaking of that, um, I feel like I've been saying that a lot, so I apologize if I'm kind of sounding like a broken record here. Speaking of that, or going off of that, but as your job persists around student involvement, uh, obviously there have been a lot of campaigns, a lot of initiatives to encourage people to be a little bit more sustainable in their lives, as simple as just recycling, right?
Oh,
And staying on top of that. Um, is there anything that you can tell students to encourage them to stay greener people, for a lack of better words? Encourage them maybe to take a step in. Why am I blanking on this? I'm so sorry. To take a step towards being. I'm not sure how to word this.
Like being more
I
sustainable
guess
in their
so.
daily lives.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. And there are tons of things you can do, from recycling to using less water to turning off your lights, like easy things. But honestly, one of the biggest things I always suggest is stop buying things. You don't need what the company is trying to sell you.
Mm-mm.
Oftentimes, you have something that will already work for that solution that you're looking for, or you can find it secondhand. And I'm sorry, I'm really a pro of a good thrift find.
Oh yeah.
That is always going to be more satisfying than clicking, order on
Mm.
Amazon. And so, if, like, there are also so many things like trends and micro trends that companies are trying to convince us that we need, when in
Mm.
reality, it's just another thing or another piece of plastic in your closet.
I
And it
needed to
helps
hear
you
that.
save money. Yes.
Yes. No.
And so many of us need to hear that,
Oh
because
yeah.
it's so easy to get caught up in that, especially on social media and with your friends. It's so great to want to feel part of that, but at the same time, it's not serving you.
No. That's not. No. I am very much the kind of chronic spender type, as many people who I work with are aware of.
It
Um,
happens.
And yeah, you're right. I think a lot of the time, a lot of compulsive spending habits just come out of being in a situation where we feel like we need something that we just really don't need, and just taking the extra
Yeah,
second to be like, what else can help me complete this task?
exactly.
Goes the distance. But about that is about it that I've had for the interview today. So, Marin, thank you so much for joining me here in the caster room, and not the couch.
On the spinny chairs, not the
Yes.
couch.
Did you
Yes.
enjoy the spinny chair?
I did enjoy the spinny chairs.
Well,
Yes. Thank you so much for
if
having
not the
me.
couch, at least the spinny chair was a fun time.
Yes.
From the Vandal pre-show anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to be back here later tonight casting an Overwatch game, and our casters are going to be coming in after us to get you started on this Rocket League action. Our varsity team is going to be playing Mount Aloysius. It's going to be a very fun time, and I'd hate for you guys to miss it. But until then, we're going on a quick break, so don't go anywhere and stick around for this awesome Rocket League action. This is Kaz Phoenix and Marin Chard signing out. Go Vandals.
Go Vandals. Hi, welcome back. Today we are going to watch the University of Idaho varsity team. We have two ECAC games lined up for today. The first one is going to be against the Mount Aloysius Rocket League team. And then the second varsity match is going to be against the Bethel University Pilots. So last week we had a game against the Montana State Bobcats, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that was an interesting match, and we ended up going, or sorry, it was Rochester Institute of Technology, and we ended up winning against them 4-3, barely. And the first set of matches we have today against the universe, the wow, I can't speak today. I'm sorry.
So yeah, last result, I'm actually going to interject. JV Rocket League played the same team, but their JV squad, it was 4-3, a loss, unfortunately. I'm playing on that team, so that one was heartbreaking, but that was our closest game of the season yet, and Varsity was pulling through with the 4-3 victory. And if you're following our socials, you saw the results for that, and that was a good game to watch. Got a little rocky in the middle, but pulled out.
Yeah, it was a little rocky. We were down 3-1 initially, but the Vandals won 3 games in a row, which was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and that was against Rochester Institute of Technology. And this week, as I just mentioned, we're against Mount Aloysius first, which is, they also have a win streak of 4 games. So neither of the teams have lost yet, and they also won against Rochester State 4-3. So this should definitely be an interesting series. Probably one of the greatest challenges that the University of Idaho team has faced, though the Bethel Pilots seem a little bit lower ranking. They've had a few losses. So it'll be an easier second set of matches, most likely. But yeah, and if our team wins both of these games tonight, they're going to qualify for playoffs in ECAC. So that would...
Ooh, it's good fun.
Yeah, that would be very, very good fun. Probably lots of nerves. And if we win one, lose one, we still have a chance because it's 4 to 5 games qualifying for playoffs. And it looks like Logan is in.
Yeah, we got just Logan in the lab for today. Jimmy, as always, is online, and Zachman today chose to be online today, but that should not affect their gameplay at all. Sadly, we'll only get to see Logan's reactions, which we all love and enjoy, but it's always nice to see the other faces with the lab. Just on the other side is our JV team. They're not quite in frame, but they'll be playing at 6 today, unstreamed, but that'll be exciting. And there they are. Hooray. So, and they'll be going against William and Mary. That'll be super fun. And because I'll be playing in that. So I have to plug them always. And Varsity looks like they're just still setting up their game. And I'm getting excited because
Yeah, it seems like this first best of 7 is going to be intense, and it's definitely going to be tough for both sides. It seems like we have a fairly even match here, two fairly elite teams, which
it's kind of crazy. The University of Idaho varsity team has been doing really well this year. So
Yeah.
we'll see if they can continue their streak and automatically get into playoffs, which would be super cool.
That would make it so much more fun because that means more streams, more time to watch, and even more action for the Vandals. And this is the game. We had a couple of games earlier this week where it was two undefeated teams going against each other, and so far we're doing pretty good. Results for Tuesday were Valorant JV taking a victory, and that was not on stream. On stream, you saw the Vandals or Varsity Valorant. They were not so lucky. They went against one of the top teams in their bracket, and that was tough, but they're making huge improvements on resiliency in the game. They looked like they were having some fun, even though the game wasn't going so well. And with another, I think it's 4-0-4-0, the Vandals as a whole have another undefeated team being in the Smash team, which I'm not even entirely sure ends up on stream at all, but they are killing it. For those that are watching the Vandal Offline podcast, they talk about that occasionally, and it is just amazing what they can do in a 4v4.
And it looks like game 1 is beginning, and it seems like Mount Aloysius, they're the Mounties, by the way.
Yeah, that's our blue side for this match.
It looks like they have possibly dominant possession, though it is moving over to their side. Logor doesn't quite get the challenge there. Jimmy knocks it over the side. He's bringing it out of the corner.
Playing for his team, Logan pops it mid. Jimmy's following it, misses the sidewall. Zachman gets the radar straight on shot. Rupus knocks it up high. They've got two in the air. It's a scary position. 1v2 scenario in the net. Zachman's going to be in the corner.
He's going to put it down center, but...
Jimmy for the 50. Logan's going to play defense. A little scary. Zachman's back. Always love to see that. I think Jimmy had a username change because he now has a plus sign at the end of his name. So we've got Jimmy Plus, better than just the normal Jimmy. So always exciting. Playing over the mid boost. They're taking some bumps in the corner. Two of Aloysius in the corner. Logan's now going for the corner hit off the middle. It's looking a little scary.
Chance.
Ooh, just a little off. They have three in the net. And Aloysius is going to take it down the field. Logan hot on the tail. Midfield pass shut down by Logor. I should be saying Logor instead of Logan, even though that's how I know him. Rupus is going to go up, 50'd by Zach. Ball is in the middle. No possession to anyone so far.
And Balin is going to carry it downfield. He tries to reset some fancy moves, but he can't quite get there. Nice save from Zachman over to the corner, intercepting what looked like was a pass there. Jimmy's trying to force it through Balin. He's not entirely successful, but it does go center.
Logan gets a double tap with no contest until the very end. 1v2. Oh, Logor's coming back for the 50. Jimmy's playing up pretty close. I think what I'm seeing so far, the Vandals are going to have to really step up their offense. It's already one of their strong suits, so they're going to have to get that 1 point in and then make sure they shut him out. So strong communication, strong fundamentals. Jimmy on the sidewall. It's going to have full possession for midfield that gets shut down by Phylon. I feel like I said that funny.
I don't know. Who knows? Jimmy, kind of an awkward position there, but it looks like Rupus almost kind of got a mistouch. And Jimmy's going to now
going for
carry
a
it
sidewall.
downfield.
Unfortunate. Could have been another huge shot. Logor bangs it off back ball, and we've got our overlay. Huge. So now we get to know what's happening. You can see boost. Jimmy's going to play it off near post. He's going to get a shot just past the net. Logor now has possession. Possibly going to be 50'd. Yep, by Noah. Zachman's playing in the corner. He has no boost. Jimmy now in the middle. Double commit from the Vandals. That you hate to see it, but Zachman's back very quickly. Logor's up.
Ooh, he intercepted what was probably going to be a pinch between the two Aloysius teammates, or at least an attempted one. Those are kind of difficult to pull off. But Zachman's carrying it to the corner. He's going to try to go for the center.
Oh! Unfortunate. Just because of where he was landing, Zachman's mind game ended up falling with him blocking Logor's shot on the net. Zachman's going to be off left wall, bringing it down for 50. He's out of the play. Jimmy and Logor not sure Logor goes for the 50. Jimmy is up. Aloysius with possession up in the air.
Looks like the 50's not going to go the way Aloysius intended, but Balin's going to hit it down. Zachman's there. He's
Had full boost, but didn't follow it from Balin.
Yeah, and then Logor looks like he's going to attempt to hit it down.
Maybe a pass.
Oh!
Zachman's shot gets shut down.
But
Jimmy
Jimmy's-
scores. Awesome follow-up from the Vandals. They're playing really high up on defense, and their third man is doing exactly as they should.
Yeah, we've seen some great rotations so far, definitely in terms of offense. There's always been, so far, someone from the Vandals back on defense and ready to catch those shots so they aren't punished from overcommitting, but they have been able to get those quick turnarounds in and quick, fast rotations.
Yeah, and Aloysius is playing pretty slow, possession heavy, which is Zachman's strong suit, so maybe it'll give him an advantage for reading them. So a lot of time in the corner, not much time in midfield, which is kind of just a danger zone, especially when you're on defense. The ball gets cleared down. Vandals with low defense. Zachman shuts it down. Noah does not go for the 50.
Looks like Rupus is going to hit it sky high. Jimmy's there. He's going to knock it to the corner where it falls to Rupus. He has full boost, and he is knocked away before he can make any sort of solo play.
Zachman taking a pot shot towards the net. Jimmy on the follow-up after a clear. It is hanging by their post, down the field by Bylon. Shut down by Logor, and maybe a goal?
Oh!
Off the
That was
post.
a masterful save from Rufus there. Excellent shadow defense. Noah's going to take it down just over one and over the other.
0-second goal brings it to 1-1 on this first game, and we're headed to overtime. I think this series is going to be a match of mentals and fortitude. Whatever team can stay calm for longer is definitely going to squeak away with this one, and I want to believe it's the Vandals.
Yeah.
Is that a... Oh, not a blunder. They midfield pass on their own side from Aloysius. Now
It's a 1v1. Oh,
Zachman going for the bump. Lots of bumps. You love to see it.
yeah, they're just, Vandals are just bullying.
Ooh, Jimmy gets a
Aloysius.
chance. Noah takes it down. He's going to play for the 50 on Zachman. Maybe Logor is in mid.
Oh.
No, Byline shuts it down.
They couldn't really take advantage of that demo play there. And now it's
Ooh.
dangerous for Aloysius, but Logor is intercepted before he can take the full shot.
Jimmy's so close with the shot. Zachman goes up for the air dribble. Gets shut down by Bylon. Jimmy with the follow-up. He's going to take it high. Maybe it can displace some defenders.
Looks like Rupus is going to hit it back midfield, but Jimmy has control.
More Jimmy
He
possession.
beats the
Gets the 50. Zachman comes in and bumps Jimmy. Logor follows up, misses the double
Ooh.
tap. Almost. Jimmy's going to be following it up. Now Logor's rotating back. Zachman's up. Zachman scores. That is 1-2 in game one, 1 minute and 4 seconds into the match.
That was some great team play. Great follow-up from Zachman. Balin just couldn't get up in time. He was still recovering from a few other shots and passes from the Vandals. So they've had some great offense this game.
Yeah, but you can see there's just a little bit of miscommunication. Some people are sticking on the ball and they're bumping into each other, and really scary, especially at the level
Yeah.
they're playing. Everybody's moving so fast, any mistake is going to get capitalized on.
Yeah, like one missed double tap could mean that they lose the game in this sort of high stakes environment.
Yeah, and starting off pretty well. We're going to see, usually in these best of sevens, it's plenty of time to adjust even though the matches are so fast. So we're going to see if Vandals keep up the good work and take another game. And hopefully, for Vandal favor, Aloysius does not make any adjustments that they need. But it looks like they're going to be taking a light break so they can shake off some nerves. Likely going to be talking about strategies from Aloysius so they can figure out what went wrong on that half.
Yeah, I did notice they didn't have quite as many follow-ups as the Vandals did. And I've noticed in the past, the Vandals have, especially the varsity team, they've been good about always following up on challenges if they knock it up.
Off the kickoff, Zachman gets bumped in a 1v2 situation. Bylon takes the point for Mount Aloysius right off the beginning, capitalizing on just a slight miscalculation from Jimmy.
Yeah, Zachman, there wasn't much he could do there. round, he was just barreling into the goal, knocking him out of the way now.
Okay,
But Jimmy,
maybe we can answer back with one of our own. Jimmy's going to take it off back wall. They've got 3 in the corner. And Logor is going to go for a 50 off mid. Jimmy is unable to turn around for that in time. Noah is taking it up. He's not following it because he is 0. Rupus is going to try to help. Logor and Jimmy both go for the clear, leaving Zachman to challenge an air shot.
but he does succeed in that there, and Jimmy's going to take it downfield. Zachman's there to follow it up. He does pass it center, but Logor just isn't there in time. And he's going to try to do it again, but it's intercepted.
Looks like Zachman's going to have possession. He's going to pop it over Bylon. Jimmy's going to be right under it. He's going to keep it low. Off back wall, maybe some defense can move around. Zachman is unable to get the double tap. Jimmy's taking possession again. Gets challenged, but it's still mid. Zachman gets demoed right in the back.
Logor makes the save, though, just as it almost kind of bounces off the crossbar there. Ooh, kind of faked out Balin for a second, but there wasn't any Vandal to take advantage of it.
Rupus gets the
Ooh.
ceiling shot over. Zachman's by himself, misses the read. They're going for some demos, they miss it. Jimmy, with the last bit of boost, gets the clear. Bylon's going to have it in the corner. Challenged by Jimmy and cleared. Who hit that one? I think it was Noah got the clear on that. And Jimmy in the corner again. We're seeing a lot of Jimmy action. He's playing very fast this game. I'm curious how this looks different for other games. So Zachman takes the 50. Rupus redirects it back. And Logor, unfortunately, cannot beat it.
Yeah, he can't quite get the shot. We're seeing some awkwardness on both sides in this second game. Things haven't been as clean. Their movements haven't really... There have been more missed touches, I think.
Getting a little bit of nerves. We're got to make sure both teams keep talking, because after that first game, with it being so close right at the end, they're probably going into overtime pretty high on hopes, and getting shut down is not where you want to be. So Jimmy takes Bylon's possession in the corner.
And he
Takes
tries
a
to get
50.
a center. There's
That's
a
scary.
chance. The Vandals really couldn't get there in time, though. It looked kind of awkward on their side, but they got to make sure not
Zachman with
to...
another chance. He's going to try to waterfall it down. Ooh, Bylon misses it, and Rupus gets the clear. I'm seeing just a little bit of skill difference between some of their players, which is a little different from the Vandals. We're pretty well-rounded on each of our players. Of course, Jimmy being super mechanical and Zachman knowing exactly what to do. So we're seeing if they can capitalize on that one weak spot or not being confident with the shot. So Jimmy takes a light hit, Logor for the 50. Bylon, Aloysius has no boost. Zachman's going to keep trying to put the pressure. Jimmy's hanging out pretty close.
Looks like Noah takes it over to the corner. Logor is going to come up, possibly for center, double tap.
Jimmy
Jimmy's
hauls it
there.
up, gets blocked.
Dangerous for Mount Aloysius right now.
Tries to musty flick it, net's open. Jimmy's 50 does not land in the net, but Logor takes the shot. They barely get it. Logor's going to try to pass it down. Jimmy with the follow-up. Jimmy scores.
He gets it in after
Wow.
was at least like 3 different shots from the Vandals.
Somebody's got to tell him to take off the crickets as his anthem, because we've got to have more celebration.
Yeah, we need more hype about Jimmy, especially Jimmy Plus.
Jimmy Plus, yeah, especially. That was good teamwork from the Vandals, playing a little bit of mind games right in front of the net, because they had him on defense for so long. So Aloysius will have the boost advantage going into this offense. We've got Zachman up, gets the hit. That was a little scary for a second.
Yeah, it looks like Jimmy's going to clear it away. Knocks it before Balin can get there. Zachman's hitting it downfield. Jimmy's got it. He might have the double tap.
Ooh,
Oh!
so close. That would have been crazy. An insane read with no boost.
Yeah.
Logor is going to get the 50 up high. Jimmy gets mid boost. Going to follow it up for a nice shot. Gets
Ooh.
shut down by Rupus with no boost.
That seemed a little bit awkward in terms of Aloysius's defense. Not really. It was a double commit for one. And
Zachman gets the back pass. Logor there. He has no boost, though, so he's going to take it to the corner, play for possession. Noah's up on him. Does he know? Zachman's going to play for the pass. Logor gets a tap back, and it passes Aloysius. Now it's a 1v1 Jimmy in the corner. Looks like they're getting back on offense. Zachman dunks it in off the pass. Well done.
You could hear the clink of the crossbar there. crazy shot right there.
Thin
Zach
margins. And he had 0 boost at the peak of his jump.
Yeah.
Oh, Bylon had knocked it in. If he had not touched it or backflipped, it would have went out.
The
Heartbreaking.
backflips ruin Rocket League.
Absolutely. It is so scary.
And Zachman's gonna possibly hit it center again. Logor is there.
Good for the 50. He's guiding it to the sidewall where Jimmy can take the possession.
And it looks like Mount Aloysius, they have 6, 5, and 4 seconds now to score a
3,
goal.
2, 1.
They
Ball
can-
is still up, going for another 0-second goal. Bylon's up. He is out of boost, shut down by Zach. Rupus is down.
Logor hits it
shuts
down.
2-0 on the series. Aloysius is going to have to do some major thinking to figure out what's happening.
Yeah. The Vandals have definitely been a little bit more aggressive, especially during this game. Yeah, with some masterful plays, great mechanics from Jimmy.
They're looking pretty good. So far, we're not seeing any major whiffs, only slight miscommunications, and that's just a matter of pulling a timeout when you need it.
Yeah. And definitely with these pauses between games as new lobbies are set up, they do have a chance to communicate, kind of regroup.
It's such a big moment between the matches, especially if you're on the losing end. You need to take the time, but it looks like Aloysius is going to go straight into the match. Seems like they might be chalking it up to mechanical mistakes, so they might not need to settle their mentals. So Noah goes for the 50, and Zachman's up the wall with it. Logor gets the bump. Bylon had changed cars. He's going from the Fennec to the Octane.
Can't really tell what Logor was doing there. Looked like he was trying to line up a better shot, but he couldn't quite get it. Balin past center, but it's intercepted by
Aloysius
one of the
blocks
Vandals.
their own shot a little bit there. We've got one Vandal up, Noah off back wall. Rupus is going to score off of slow rotations from the Vandals. That net was open for a long time.
Yeah, great pass from Noah. Rupus was there to follow it up. Logor, he just couldn't backflip in time. That was
Looks like
close.
Jimmy he went all the way to the other side, hoping his team would get the big clear and him to capitalize off of it. Going to another kickoff. Jimmy's going to follow Zachman. Both are 0 boost. He's going to get a shot on net. Logor's there to get the follow-up, and Zachman can maybe pinch it in.
Oh.
Unfortunate. Zachman gets the tap right past him. Jimmy shuts down Bylon's shot.
Logor is going to sideball redirect it downfield. Zachman's there to follow it up, but Noah, he carries it downfield, twists it past a Vandal. Oh, and he's just blasted out of the way by Zachman.
One way to clear it up. Bylon misses the tap off back wall. Jimmy is threatening. We've got Zachman and Logor up.
Double commit there.
Looks like they're setting up for a 2v1 situation.
Ooh.
If it were me, as Noah, I would go for the bump there just to make sure we could secure it. Got 2 Vandals up on the offense, Noah in the corner. Jimmy is playing really far back. This is favorable. He's going to get the air dribble.
He
He's
has the boost.
uncontested.
Ceiling, but Noah gets it there. Logor isn't quite able to get the 50 he wanted.
Noah has been out of boost for a while. Looks like Aloysius is just low on boost all the way around. Zachman's going to try to slow it down. Midfield pass. Logor is up, going for the double.
He gets it in right around the defenders.
Perfect. That is textbook. Zachman absolutely able to play some mind games on them. Logor being able to flex a little bit of his mechanics that we love to see so much.
Yeah, we love to see passing plays from the Vandals. That was great teamwork on their part. They're winning with, as Logor would say, the power of friendship.
Absolutely, and that's a mandatory. If you're part of the teams, you have to have the power of friendship tag. JV,
Yeah.
only one of us doesn't have the tag, unfortunately, because he missed the event. But that doesn't mean we aren't all friends here. Zachman gets another point. It is now 1-2 Vandal favor.
The Vandals have been, Mount Aloysius, they've been getting those goals right off the bat, but Vandals, they've been quick to follow it up and take the lead each one of these games.
They're letting our Vandals get their footing and starting to read them. And they were caught out with a bump earlier off the pass, unable to let them defend it. But we're going back into another part. Noah's going to clear it down the field. Zachman for possession.
Gets it around one. It's
Open
open
net?
net if he can get it around Balin, which he
Unfortunate,
can't.
the ball is just a little bit faster than he is, having reached a supersonic, the max speed for the game. He's hovering over the Aloysius net. A little scary.
Rupus is going to try to make something out of it, but he can't quite get there.
Oh! Goes for the 50. Logor reads the defense and dunks it in.
That was not a great whiff on the part of Aloysius.
Noah had missed the clear off the corner. Difficult one to read, especially with it moving so fast. And we're 1-3. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock.
Which isn't impossible.
No, that's... maybe it might be. We spoke a little soon for Aloysius. Now, Zachman off the kickoff, getting the sidewall.
Yeah.
Gets a shot perfectly placed in front of Rupus. He's unable to get there in time.
Yeah. The Vandals, they're just, everything we say, they're just going to try to prove us wrong. It's what they do.
Absolutely. Logor's going to take it up. Looks like they've got the back wall defense. Bounces off the ceiling. Jimmy for the 50. Noah's going to try to play in the corner. Gets beat by Zachman. Rupus now has full possession. Challenged by Jimmy.
And
ooh, Vandals are all on the same side. Midfield pass.
Oh, nice save from Balin there just as he was hopping down. It takes a bit of coordination to that. Rupus is going to pass center.
Vandals were low on boost there for a second, but they managed to block the shot. Aloysius going to play for more offense.
Ooh, Balin can't quite get there in time. Doesn't really have the boost. He's going to connect it.
Logor so close. He didn't want to creep up the second man, so just short. Zachman.
And Jimmy places another one in after a great pass from Zachman. He was just kind of controlling the ball there. He didn't let Balin redirect it away. And Jimmy just slammed that ball in the back of the net.
I won't say that shot was exactly pretty, but if it goes in the net, I'm happy. You guys don't see it, but every time we score, my hands go up. So I'm getting pretty excited for this. This is 1-5 off the kickoff. And maybe the Vandals will keep capitalizing off of that top curve above the net because, what is it, 3 goals now have gone in because of that?
Yeah. And now Jimmy's going to try to take it center.
He looks like he went for a ceiling pinch, misses it, and Vandals still keep possession even though they were challenged.
Yeah, the Vandal possession, they've been on point with that ball through a lot of these matches, and Aloysius really hasn't had a lot of time on the ball, but they might get a goal. Oh, Jimmy has the save.
Got a little scary there. Well done.
Yeah, Balin can't quite dribble
Aloysius
it
gets
around.
it down midfield. Balin has it off the sidewall. Zachman is up off the ceiling, shuts him down. Ball is sitting in mid.
Rupus is going to pass it to Noah, who might get the double.
Oh, Jimmy blunders because of no boost. Or does he have boost? Either way, he had jumped and must have hit the gas just as he jumped, causing him to be a little awkward.
Yeah.
Which, they're up so much, it doesn't matter, but that's got to hurt, so...
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't mess with Jimmy's psyche too much, but he's been playing great otherwise.
Yeah, he's playing a little bit fast, so sometimes you make mistakes like that. It's one in a few. Noah gets the demo on Zach, leaves 2v3 coming back. Zachman's down the bottom, gets the 50. Logor's going to follow it in the corner. Bumps
Great
Noah.
save from Zachman right there.
Ball is still a little scary. Shot on net, saved by Logan.
We've definitely seen some more initiative from Aloysius in these past few seconds. It's like the goal probably rejuvenated them a little bit.
Absolutely.
Rupus
He's going to dribble it across the net. Zachman
Oh!
almost gets the 50 straight in the net.
That was almost a blunder there from Aloysius. Balin just misses it. A bit of a double commit on the side of the Vandals.
Looks like Jimmy wasn't ready for Logor to go for another one. Zachman. Ooh, ball's up, but this game is sealed out. It is 3-0 for Idaho, and we're looking good. It got a little rocky towards the end there, so hopefully it doesn't snowball.
Yeah, but University of Idaho, Vandals, you guys have been doing great so far.
This is looking awesome. I was a little scared, especially with 2 undefeated teams going into this, and so far we're just... You know, this room's going to be clean maybe after this sweep.
Yeah, exactly. So there's obviously still a chance. Aloysius would have to win 4 games in a row, a reverse sweep, which is difficult, but teams have accomplished it.
Yeah, you'd hate to see it on this stream. And there may or may not be a caster swap if we end up doing that. But hopefully, going into Game 4, the Vandals figure out what caused it to be a little rocky, and Aloysius definitely talking about what went well in that game because they started getting a little bit of ground, and adaptability is what wins games in Rocket League.
Yeah, I think they need to be a little bit more aggressive onto that ball and always have someone challenging it, because a lot of the Vandals, they're getting the ball uncontested in some cases.
They're getting
which
a
is,
free first touch.
Yeah, which is always dangerous. Jimmy knocks it over to the side of Aloysius again. He's off the sidewall.
Jimmy with the
passes it
redirect
center.
middle. Logor and Zachman both up. I believe Zachman probably should have waited back.
Yeah,
So-
dangerous double commit on that one.
Noah gets the mid pass with no boost. Rupus gets the shot off,
Oh,
redirected off by Logor. Zachman gets the clear off back wall. Another double commit from the Vandals. They're really trying to keep the pace up, but their communications are not coming through as strong.
yeah, Zachman's got it. Easy pass to Balin though. And Logor, he's gonna kind of get the ball there.
Zachman jumps over to avoid bumping any teammates. Jimmy's going to keep with the 50s. He's super low on boost, so this can be scary. Rupus gets the boost in the corner. Jimmy for the 50. Zachman bails out. Logor comes in. He was behind the ball. Couldn't even be seen.
We're getting a few good saves from Aloysius here. They definitely seem to be stepping up their game a little bit, though possession is still largely in the hands of the Vandals.
Yeah, so you're seeing Aloysius is playing a little bit off each other. Byland does another car swap. He is now running the Stipplegate decal on the Octane. Probably one of the top 3 black market decals if I have to say myself, but I'm more of a fan of just flat colors.
Yeah, you gotta change. If it's not working, you gotta change the preset though. Like placebo effect.
You know, as I say, drip wins games. That's why the CS players always have skins. That's why I always make a new car every other week. So, in the corner, Bylon and Noah are out of boost, rotating out. Rupus is going to take it in. Logor goes for the 50, gets bumped off. Ball is untouched. Zachman with soups. Ooh, an awesome save in the corner. Logor's up for the challenge. Jimmy has full boost. Logor and Zach do not.
Zachman barely gets it past Rupus there. Balin's got it,
Jimmy
but
with the
Jimmy
save.
clears it away. Logor is going to bring it past the corner. Balin's going to get it.
Jimmy follows up off that shot, gets pretty far on the clear. Logor's also no boost still.
But
Okay.
we've seen some great offense so far from Aloysius.
This game's looking a little bit different. The possession's a little bit less Vandal heavy. And will they be able to make the adjustment with the last half of this match? It is 0-0. And they're playing off of each other. Jimmy pops it, and Logor was not ready for that. Jimmy has no boost. Logor is going to take this possession, popping it mid. That net looks wide open. See if the demo person gets back. He does. Noah clears it. Jimmy off sidewall.
And it looks like Rupus is going to try to do something with that, get in the air. He gets it over Zachman. Can he? But Logor intercepts him at the last second.
Jimmy's going to take it up wall, gets bumped off. Ball is nobody's possession. Logor is up, off back wall. Zachman almost gets it under.
That was a great read on the side of Aloysius.
Jimmy just gently puts it in where it was supposed to be, and it's crickets. So Zachman set him up, gets the assist on Jimmy's shot, and Aloysius was just a little scrambled. And
Yeah.
we're resetting to another shot. Off the kickoff, Logor gets demoed. Jimmy off ceiling.
It's looking a bit dangerous if Aloysius can't step up their game here. They don't want to lose
Rupus almost
4-0.
had the read. Logor's up. They're going under our defenders. Jimmy's going to have it up the wall. Zachman and Logan both ready in the mid. Will they be able to read it?
Jimmy's going to try to attempt a solo play, it looks like there.
Goes
Does
for a double tap, ends up getting a quadruple tap that lands straight down.
Logor can't quite connect with it, but Jimmy's there. He's going to get it over the corner. Noah passing it. Nice play
Well
from
done.
Logan there.
Unfortunately, no Vandal possession here. Jimmy gets the 50. It's going to stay mid. And Noah has no boost. Does that one bounce straight in? Jimmy gets an insane read off back wall and wall dashes to just flex a little bit.
That was a masterpiece there.
That's such a difficult one to read, especially
Yeah.
with the defender. Just strong arms it straight in.
Yeah, that was straight just flexing on the part of Jimmy. He's on fire right now.
Vandals are up 2, and they're going to have it above the net. Noah's going to shut him down. Zachman gets the 50. Jimmy looks like he's going to go in, get it over Rupus. Rupus is demoed. Jimmy's following it, gets another demo on Noah.
And then Logor is going to try to hit its center here. Zachman can't quite connect fast enough.
Looks like he was looking for a demo.
Yeah, Rupus can't get the touch he wanted on the 50-50, and Logor.
Logor gets it. Look at that face, Ken. What a beautiful face to the name. And he is just stone cold. This is just another day in the office for him.
Yeah.
Bailhan just not ready for the shot to bounce in front of him. It's kind of like in PE class when the ball bounces and you jump right as it's at its peak and you miss it. Jimmy off the kickoff gets it, but Noah's going to beat him to the ball. Logor misses the high corner. Zachman's going to have possession.
Balin hits it right off him. But it looks like they kind of messed up their follow-up there. Balin took possession after it looked like he was going to leave it for Noah.
Rupus with the catch. That net looks a little scary. Zachman is going to be able to push on it because he missed his flick. Logor gets the corner hit. Zachman tries to come out. Logor bumps him. Wasn't ready for Zachman to be there. Of course, it's a scary position to try to get a midfield pass there.
Balin's going to knock it center. It looks a
Zachman
little dangerous
flags
for the
it across
Vandals.
the net. 3 Vandals in the corner. Zachman's going to be in the front. Logor is high. Noah is deep on our side. Rupus gets bumped out by Bailan. It's not looking too good.
And, wow. I don't think we were expecting that for this series.
For such tightly matched people, they went through it. He's looking at his settings. Saying their GGs. That is well done from the Vandals.
Yeah, no, against such an undefeated team, that was, I mean, and
kind of ridiculous. They were on their game today, and Aloysius was not ready.
Yeah, Aloysius, either they weren't really living up to their expectations or they just weren't playing that well today, because after last week, Rochester was definitely more on point than Aloysius.
Yeah, and looking at both their teams, because I played against them, they're pretty solid all the way around. Their skill groups are very even to Vandals, where the spread is not very far, so that way everybody can read each other the same. And I think that's one of the strengths of the Vandals, is being able to read each other, not because of their communications, but because they're so similar to each other, even though their playstyles are different.
Yeah, and it's that synergy that really helps the Vandals win games, in my opinion, because they've been initially, at the beginning of the season, I noticed that it was Logor and Zachman that were connecting a lot of their passes, but they've really been passing plays for all the members of the
Looking at
Vandals
some of the
now.
clips and replays, starting out with a bump on Zachman, Jimmy fires back with a normal shot.
Ooh.
Oh, they got the clip of Jimmy own goaling. That, you hate to see it, but it has to happen at least once a series.
I know. Everyone has to own goal once in a while. There was the bump on Zachman there. And it looks like that concludes our replay clips for this series.
It was just too easy for the Vandals. Not too many highlights.
Yeah. We had Jimmy's amazing reads. He had some great goals.
Yeah, that ball, we had its number, and we were calling it because it kept answering back with goal after goal after goal.
Jimmy and the ball were meant for each other.
Absolutely. But as it turns out, we're going to be going on to a break as we get ready for our next game that we're going to be streaming. And correct me if I'm wrong, that's going to be Overwatch, right?
Well, we have actually one more varsity match.
One more varsity match.
Against the Bethel Pilots.
Okay. So it's a double header for Rocket League Varsity?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And if they can pull off this next win, they go to playoffs. So
I'm going to have a word with who scheduled those games because that's a little funny. But we'll be right back with more games of Rocket League, and there will be a caster swap. Just warning you, you won't get to see my face. But bye-bye.
And we're back, everyone, with a new caster. It's me, Weedles. I haven't been here in forever. I was on, I don't know, a couple weeks ago for a analyst segment. But we're back with another game for our varsity ECAC as well. I believe this is the one that was rescheduled from week 1? Week 2?
I think it was 2 weeks ago because the varsity team played against another CCS match, and we streamed that instead of the ECAC match. And it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I believe, but now they have a doubleheader. And in case you guys weren't here for the last series, we just won and clean swept another undefeated team in ECAC. So if we win against the Bethel Pilots, we're clear qualified for playoffs in ECAC.
I think that fourth win technically puts us into playoffs, unless weird stuff happens. So winning this fifth one would be nice, because that would fully solidify it. I don't know how good this team is that we're going up against, though.
They don't have as clean of a record as the other team have. Like, they've had some losses, and on paper it looks like they're worse than Mount Aloysius, but obviously we don't know for sure because Rochester, in my opinion, played better than Aloysius did, and Rochester had lost to Aloysius, actually.
Yeah, it's hard to tell how the skill of a team will be just based off their record, because you can have on days, you can have off days. Based off that game, I'm pretty confident in our team for tonight.
Yeah, they've been playing definitely very well.
Yeah, we do sadly only have Logor in lab tonight.
Yeah, he always comes into lab though. He's dedicated.
Yeah, it does help to have those teammates there in person. Gets the morale up, but clearly it did not really cause a problem for their last game. It was a pretty dominant match throughout the entirety of it. We do also have our JV team, whose game is also starting at this exact same time. Hopefully they can get their first win of the season. They are currently 0-4.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. They got their first round win last week. It was full sweeps from anything before that.
Oof.
Yeah.
That sucks, yeah. At this point, it's probably more of a psychology thing, too.
Yeah, a lot of their games, they know that they could have won. They just made simple mistakes. And I think that it might just be them getting used to playing together.
Yeah, what are the history of the team members on that?
3 of them are returning members. We have Dub the Boss, Mega Shark, and Boofless. Boofless and Dub the Boss have been former varsity members. And then there is Quantum Confusion.
Yeah.
He is new as the fourth on the team. They kind of just sub in and out depending on just how they're feeling.
Yeah.
So they're a good team. They just are getting used to playing together.
Yeah, that makes sense. You definitely... Oh, it looks like match 1 versus Bethel is starting. Zachman starts off with possession. He hits it center, doesn't have the boost to follow it up. Jimmy knocks it in front, but Bang clears it away. Logor, can he get it? He can't quite get it around a member of the Pilots. The Pilots are their mascot, which is kind of cool.
The Bethel Pirates?
Pilots.
That's what I meant.
Pirates is still cool.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Vandals having pretty heavy aggression on this map. Ball just off the crossbar. Gets cleared away.
Oh, that was a close on the Vandals. It looks like Goose is carrying it downfield. He can't get it around Zachman, though. And Logor follows it up. Another save from Bang. And it's so far, we've seen some solid defense on the side of the Pilots.
Yeah, the Vandals are just keeping the aggression on. They've put on multiple shots already that have had to be saved by this defense. And again, Zach puts one on, but Napier? Napier is there for it.
Oh, unfortunate stuff from Bang there. That's a goal for Bethel.
And that's just how fast it can turn. The Vandals were very aggressive on the full start of this game and then just gets pinched into our net.
Yeah, no, Logor, he knew there was nothing you could do.
No, not quick enough to get back for that.
Yeah, those situations suck.
Kickoff goes in favor for the Vandals. Jimmy is there to put it on and gets it in.
That was a nice passing play, nice follow-up from Jimmy. Logor couldn't quite get it in, but Jimmy was there. Excellent power shot. Bang didn't really have the reaction time or the momentum to get that shot. But a quick response from the University of Idaho.
Yep, pretty much 0-0 now. Goals never happened.
Zachman, he's trying to get it center. He tries to get it to another member of the Vandals, but he can't quite connect. Napier has that. Bang. I can't tell if he got the touch or not.
I think he might have gotten a little bit of it, but nothing detrimental. Jimmy not able to get a piece of it. It's just Logan back now.
And he hits it up. Looks like follow-up from Jimmy, who has a nice hit to the side, but Goose falls up immediately. He gets the mustier on Zachman.
Doesn't go in, does get cleared. Zachman takes possession, but he is low on boost. Gets it over Napier, though.
Goose follows it up by Bang. Oop. Goose gets it around Jimmy. It's kind of a 2v1 here. Saved by Logan. Zachman almost hits it in there.
Calculated. Don't worry about that one.
It was all strategic.
Yeah, he did that on purpose for sure.
Anyway, Logor is hitting it downfield. Zachman hits it right above Goose, but it's not quite in net. Jimmy's hitting it back towards center, but Bang clears it away. We're definitely... Bethel, in my opinion, has been playing a little more strongly than Mount Aloysius did, so it's probably likely that Aloysius just had kind of an off day, which is unfortunate, but...
Yeah, they definitely have switched up their play style, going a lot more aggressive, ball back and forth on this field instead of just on one half.
Yeah, looks like Logor is going to clear it away. Ooh, he barely keeps Bang from taking possession of that ball. Goose kind of fakes out everyone there. Gets around Jimmy. He almost gets around Zachman too. Oh, but the shot is just off target from Napier there.
That was an open net, but luckily they were not able to capitalize. Double commit from the Vandals.
Ooh, and Bang's trying to make something out of this, but he can't quite get it. Vandals are kind of bumping into each other there. It's awkward on the side of both teams.
Yeah, I don't really know what is really going on. I think it's just panic on both ends.
Yeah. And when the ball is in your half for an extended period of time, there's definitely some panic involved, unless you're super experienced. Oh, save from Zachman. That was an excellent pre-jump, and Bang couldn't quite connect there. Very lucky on the side of the Vandals here with some pure skill from Zachman.
The Vandals need to get a clear here. They're starting to get boost starved. Zach gets possession, doesn't get it over the defender though. Tries to stick on, and is able to keep control of it very well. But gets cleared down by Napier. Is that in?
Oh, Jimmy just barely couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. That's another one, just these far goals that happen to go in.
Yeah, Jimmy, he was almost on the save. He got up there really quickly, great reaction, but the ball was going a bit too fast, a bit strong of a hit from Napier, I think it was.
And kind of an unclean round for goals there on both sides.
Jimmy got the flip, but Goose saves it away.
Went for style points on that one.
And it looks like Jimmy's going to get the ball. He manages to interrupt a pilot there, and he's moving back down. Goes over to Logor, probably. Gets it off the ceiling, but he doesn't have boost to follow it up. He hits it down, probably trying to connect with a teammate, but no one's there. Goose hits it over Zachman. Jimmy manages to follow it up, but Napier gets there first. Logor with the save.
A lot of back and forth from these teams, but a lot more aggression from Bethel.
Yeah.
They seem to have just had possession most of this second half of the game.
Yeah, now Jimmy's trying to carry it. Zachman, I can't tell if that was a mistouch or a fake, but either way, it works out for the Vandals. Zachman hits it to the corner there. Bang. is trying to get it around. Logor has it. Looks like he's going for the double tap. Doesn't quite work out.
Needed that pass there. Only 5 seconds left. Vandal's got to make something happen here. Gets stuffed down there, all the way down the field.
They're
They need a
keeping it
miracle.
up. They're keeping it up. Zachman. Oh, but it's hit down, and the first win goes to Bethel.
Yeah, I mean, both teams played very well that game. I think maybe first game jitters, maybe
Yeah.
a little overconfidence from the Vandals after going on a kind of a sweep of a game.
Yeah, it was definitely, the Vandals were caught. Both of the goals from Bethel were just booming it back to the side of the Vandals. Neither could react in time. So.
Yeah, nothing really crazy. Just the Vandals needed a bit better of a defensive rotation to be there because
Yeah.
both of those were just cleared from beyond half field into the net.
Yeah, and we're still seeing some decent passing plays from the Vandals, though. Bethel is intercepting a lot of them. Like, they're having some good reads on the Vandal power friendship.
Yeah, the Bethel definitely switched it up. The Vandals were heavily on the aggressive and on the offense with ball control almost the first 2 minutes of the game, and Bethel completely
Yeah.
switched it up.
Yeah, they did. They were very aggressive, which was a contrast to Aloysius earlier this evening.
Yeah, I believe that's where the Vandals tend to struggle, is having heavy offense on them. Their defensive rotations can struggle at times.
Yeah. Logor's going to hit it to the backboard. Nice hit from Goose back over to the side of the Vandals. Zachman's got it. He's going to carry it off the wall, but it's intercepted. Looks like Logor's going to take over, but Goose, once again, 50s him. Jimmy's going to get over to the side. He gets it around 1. He almost gets it around Bang. Logor is there to follow it up. It bounces center with the demo, and Zachman pulls through.
Perfectly placed demo on that one. That's kind of all you need. One well-placed demo can get through an entire defense, and Jimmy hit it perfectly.
Yeah.
Luckily, that could have been bad. Every single Vandal was up
Yeah.
on the goal line. One clear, and that goes the other way.
Yeah, but great initiative from the Vandals so far. Looks like Zachman's going to take over, but Goose is there. He has the boost. Pass over to Napier, who gets it center. Logor's going to try to challenge there. It looks like he's got it. Leaves it for Jimmy, maybe. Kind of awkward on the side of the Vandals. And Logor, he's going to try to pass it down. Oop. Some odd touches, odd demos here.
Weird bumps, and Goose with the double tap to get it in off the backboard. Yeah, that was just a weird set of demos and bumps.
Yeah,
Great shot from Goose, though.
Yeah, Jimmy couldn't quite connect with it. And that was a great capitalization from Goose.
Tying the game back up with
Yeah.
less than a minute down.
Yeah. Now, some demos on the side of Bethel. And Goose is going to knock it back downfield again. There wasn't really anyone to follow it up on the side of the Vandals there. Logor's got it. He's going to try to carry it into the air. Bang easily takes that over. Kind of tries to bully Jimmy away from the ball. Oh, shot from Goose that goes in.
Goose is just on top of this thing, ready for any pass and ready to take any shot he needs to. That was a very offensive play from all three of Bethel.
Yeah,
They were all pushed up into that corner as well.
they were, kind of mirroring U of I's goal as well.
They're playing fairly similar to one another on both defense and offense.
Yeah, I think they're more of an even match than Aloysius was, at least today, at this point in the game.
This does feel like a very even match. It could go really to anyone.
Yeah, now Bang's going to take it downfield. He gets it around Jimmy, but Logor passes it. Goose is quick to follow it up. He's been great reaction time. He gets it clear around Zachman, but Zachman follows it up, knocking it downfield. Jimmy tries to stuff, but he can't really get around the ball. Oh, another quick demo, but Zachman hits it down, and
Napier.
there's no one in net.
That's all it takes. They got one demo and then one good touch over the defender, and it was a free goal. Goose barely misses it there.
Yeah, and the demo couldn't quite get back there in time either. I believe there was a demo on the side of the Pilots. Could be wrong.
Another minute down, another goal for each team.
Yeah, they're just going to keep up this pattern, and it's going to go to overtime, second game.
High score game.
Yeah, Logor's going to try to carry it. Jimmy hits it center. Zachman's kind of hesitating a little. Can't really tell where Bethel's going to go with it. Napier hits it down. Zachman, he's got the boost. He's going to carry it off the wall. He does get it around Bang. He gets it around Goose. Follow up by Jimmy, but that's stuffed again by Goose. Napier gets it downfield. And Logor is going to pass it back up. Bang's got it. He's taking it to the air. Intercepted by Jimmy, it looks like. There's been a lot of intercepts, lots of equal 50-50s.
Yeah, they're doing
these two teams.
They're doing a good job at keeping control on both sides. They keep trying to hit these pass plays. They know it's really hard to get through with just a one person against either of these teams.
Yeah, Zachman didn't have the boost to follow it up there. Goose, Logor, everyone's really kind of boost starved right now. But not Jimmy.
Yeah, it looked like Jimmy and Zachman were the only two that had boost on the field, and they were just waiting for their time to strike.
Yeah, Logor trying to bully it around both Napier and Goose. Probably, I think it was Goose.
Yeah, he got a good pinch that worked into a perfect pass there for Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, he was just on top of that. He barreled towards that ball. Now looks like Zachman's going to put it to the side of the Pilots. Jimmy has kind of good stuff there. Goose is a little awkward with the ball. Jimmy, he's trying to get it center again, but Logor can't follow it up fast enough. Zachman, he gets it around 1. He's going to try to go for that. Oh, nope. Oh, that was so close.
I thought that was in.
Oh, that was so close. Napier's going to hit it back downfield, but Jimmy's going to take it over pretty quickly. There wasn't really anyone to follow it up from Bethel. And Zachman is going to try to carry it a little bit dangerous there, but and then Napier's going to hit it back to the center. Zachman takes over. Pass to Logor. Oh, Jimmy was almost there, but Goose interrupted that passing play. Now Bang's going to race Zachman for the ball. Zachman has the boost, but Napier easily gets it around. And I swear I'm pronouncing Napier's gamer tag differently every single time.
That's on them for having a weird gamer tag. It's either Napier or Napier or Nap.
We can just call him Nap.
Nap it is now. They've been demoted.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, Logor is taking it down. He's going to pass it center, a possible double tap, but Zach is there, takes it to the corner. Jimmy hits it away. Demo. Oh, it's dangerous for the Vandals, but Zachman gets there. Jimmy's kind of just buying time in the corner. Off the crossbar from Bang, you could hear the painful clink there. More demos coming through from Bethel. And finally got it through the power of bullying it past the cars in the net.
Yeah, Bethel did a really good job there with their aggression, keeping the Vandals from getting any boost, and they just got stuffed in the net.
Yeah.
Once you have no boost like that, you just start to panic and double
Yeah.
commit and jump for just about anything you can.
Yeah, it's really difficult, especially when the ball's being thrown at your net again and again. Communication really breaks down, and it's more just reaction.
Yeah, you just hope you can get it clear somewhere.
Logor doesn't really get the double touch there, out of boost. Jimmy's going to pass it center. He kind of gets it around Bang, but doesn't go that well for the Vandals there. And Zachman, he dangerous there for him. He doesn't have any boost, but he gets it around a Vandal. Jimmy connects to it, hits it over to Logor, who's going to pass it in net, but easy save by Bang. This could be dangerous if he can get it downfield, but the pass doesn't connect, and it goes to overtime on game 2.
Very close to being a goal for either side there.
Yeah.
Now it's all up to this next goal. Jimmy gets the kickoff going in his favor, but Bang is there. Gets stuffed. The pass comes in, but no one's there to finish.
Oh, that was close. And Logor bounces it again. Zachman is there to put it in, but it's saved away by Bang. I couldn't tell if that was an easy. Oh, Logor hits it in after what looked like just kind of a low intensity shot there.
Yeah.
He just kind of pops it there. And Nap just couldn't get back there in time.
Yeah, the defensive rotations were just in a bad spot there for Bethel, and Logan capitalized on it.
Yeah, nice moves from Logan there.
That game was a very heavy back and forth. It felt like the same team playing the same team.
Yeah, no, they're definitely very, very close match. They've been making kind of the same mistakes, great passing plays. This is definitely going to be an interesting series, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a game that feels this evenly matched, just with the play styles of each team almost being identical on offense and defense. It was always just that one mistake, one demo, one bad rotation that was able to break through for both teams.
Yeah, no, and the demo plays and the demos have really been coming through for both of these teams. So really, It's a combination of who can be the most strategic in-game, honestly, which is hard.
Yeah, from the looks of it, it's either one good pass play that gets the goal or one random touch from all the way downfield that somehow goes in.
Yeah, and then, like, as all Rocket League players do, you can't hit the open nets.
No, those are impossible to hit.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a full team of defenders than an open net.
Yeah, because that's when your full Rocket League power shines through.
If you don't, it just gets scary and you go, yep, I'm missing this for sure.
Yeah, okay. And then Goose is now clearing it away. We have some Vandal possession early on, but it looks like the Bethel is about to change that. They're carrying it down the side of the Vandals. Could be a 3v1. Only Logor's back, but Zachman and Jimmy are quick to return. Hit from Bang goes straight to Zachman, who carries it back over Bang. Around a few defenders, but Nap is there. Looks like he changed cars.
Yeah, I don't even know what car this is.
Kind of untraditional, but ooh, kind of dangerous from Bethel. Logor is going to try to hit it to the corner. Goose gets it around. Oh, wait, I think they all changed cars. Because Goose had an Octane last time.
Maybe they're
Logor,
just
ooh,
mixing it up.
oh, Bang couldn't get there in time.
The cars don't matter. Logan only worried about the ball and able to get it in.
can
Almost a
see-
double commit, too.
Yeah, you can see his face like completely calm there. Bit happy from his goal. That was a great touch.
That's one thing the Vandals are very good at, is not kind of getting stressed out in any kind of situation in these games.
Yeah, it goes straight to Jimmy. He has the boost. He's going to take it down. He gets it around Goose, but can't quite get it around the others. Bang's going to knock it straight to Goose. Ooh, almost a double commit on the side of the Vandals there. Logor, he's going to... A bit awkward. Has no boost.
Got his jump reset off of it and got a little stuck. It's all up to Zachman on the defense.
Oh, this could be dangerous, but he gets there in time with a well-placed speed flip.
Still might be in the hands of Zach. Nope, Jimmy takes it, sends it to Logan, goes for the shot,
Oh,
but Bang is there to intercept.
and it looks like Zachman, oh, back pass to Nap, which actually works out well. Jimmy tries to hit it over to the corner. Oh, demo from Bethel. Logor was demoed, but Zachman gets there in time, barely hits it there. And the Vandals are barely saved at that point in time.
Goose fakes him out. Might have a chance at an open shot here, and
Oh,
he does.
Logor slams out of the way.
Yeah, that was a really good bump from Bethel there. Who was it? Nap. Nap with the bump. Yeah, that was a perfect bump. Even Logan was
Yeah.
up in the air for that one.
Yeah, Logor pre-jumping that, could not dodge. Nap just like slamming into him.
Time the game back up.
Again, this 1-to-1 in like the first second. Oh, this could be dangerous. Oh, but it
Right.
looks like Bethel can't really capitalize on that.
The open nets.
Yeah,
They get ya.
they do. Oh, Jimmy hits it back over to back over to Goose apparently. Oh, and Bang hits it in.
Yeah, I
That's-
don't even know what happened on that one.
Yeah, lots of demos, lots of kind of. It looks like the Vandals are having a few different missed touches. Jimmy demoed him right before he hit, right after he hit
Yeah,
it in.
Vandals just kind of got stuffed in that corner, and once it got cleared past them, there's nothing they can really do there.
Yeah. Oh, this could be a kickoff goal. Oh, that's unfortunate.
We don't want to see this snowball into anything worse than this.
Yeah.
Who leads? let it be as high as they can.
Yeah. Goose is just like, they're just slamming through the Vandals, demoing them all over the place.
Yeah, Goose has been on top of the ball this whole series.
Yeah. If Jimmy was the MVP last series for the Vandals, Goose is definitely pulling through this time. Logor intercepts the double tap. Napier is there. We've seen some good offense from the Bethels continuing. Ooh, save there. Close for the Vandals. That was a little scary for them. Jimmy knocks it away from Goose. Kind of a...
4-person whiff by the looks of it. They weren't
Yeah.
able to get a hold of the ball.
Oh, it's center. Jimmy not... Oh, he... Nice save from Goose. Again, coming in clutch there.
I really thought Jimmy had that one.
Yeah.
Logan gonna send it up. Might try and get it past to Zachman. Barely misses it. Defense
of a-
was there to intercept.
Kind of a fake out there. Goose can't really take over, so it's Bang with 0 boost. It's knocked away from him. Logor off the sidewall. It bounces in. Was there anyone there to challenge that?
I don't think so. That was a perfect pinch that went right to him. Goose pushed to the right whip for boost and wasn't
Ah.
able to be back in net.
Boost over ball. It gets
Yeah.
ya.
And the boost wasn't even there is the worst part. It was not there.
Yeah. Nah, he just got the worst of 2 worlds there.
Finally a kickoff in the favor of the Vandals. Going to send it a little bit high.
Goose with the nice save. Zachman hits it center, goes to Jimmy, who can't quite get the touch he wanted. It was intercepted by defense. And it looks like Bang is going to take that over. Jimmy tries to hit it center. He's there, can't quite get it to the corner. Oh, that was kind of a double demo. Couldn't really tell who
Yeah,
demoed who.
bit of a demo and a bump away. Vandals still keeping the aggression up. Zachman is here to clear to the right.
Oh, nice pass to Logor, but he's hit away. We're seeing a lot of physicality, especially in this match. Players are getting demoed and bumped all over the place.
Yeah, the Vandals have to turn up the aggression. They only have 1:15 left to get a goal if they want to at least be able to tie this game up.
Yeah. And as we've seen, it's stuff. Looks like Zachman's on top of the ball for that. Fortunately, it's bouncing center, but Jimmy gets the ball past to Zachman. Almost a pass to Logor, but looks like one of the pilots flips it back into their own half. Can't tell if that was an intentional back pass or not.
Guess we'll never know. The Vandals are very good on this, their positioning right now, except
stops
it on the goal line.
Excellent save from Zachman. That was so incredibly awkward.
I don't even know how he did that.
Yeah, I'd love to see a replay on that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, like from Zachman's POV, like that would have been insane.
Yeah, they almost try to get the ball centered. Bang
It's
sends it
centered
at the
here.
wall.
Jimmy clears it. Oh, back in, save from Logor.
Crazy passing play there from Bethel.
Yeah, Jimmy's slammed out of the way, but Zachman's there to follow it up. They have 14 seconds to get in. No, it looks like this game might slip away from the Vandals.
Yeah, Logor was the only one back, and it looked like he didn't have much boost. He did pick up that pad right at the end. I think he could have saved that if he read it a little bit better, but that's a hard one to read.
Yeah, with that player just going in for that ball so quickly, you can't really tell where it's going to get hit. And it looks like this game will be a pilot victory.
Maybe one more for the road for the Vandals.
Yeah, one more. Oh, maybe. Oh, one more.
Hey, we take the style points on that one. What a pass and what a shot.
Yeah, no, style boards, we're totally winning. Like, we've had some great plays and great mechanics here.
Yeah, that would have felt a lot better if that was to tie up the game.
I know,
hate
that
to
would
see
have been
that.
a great way to tie up the game. And Vandals are currently down in the series 2-1, but as we've seen, these guys, they're all pretty equal, and it's a toss-up. It's such a toss-up.
Yeah, it's just an even back and forth. I don't even know what a team would kind of change up because it doesn't seem like there's many problems on either their defense or offense. The passes are coming in, the saves are coming in. It's just whatever team happens to find that one little thing that gives them the edge.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's like a magical passing play or an unfortunate demo or just a random touch sending it into your net.
Yeah. Not entirely sure what's going on right now with them.
They can't decide which team they're on.
Yeah, maybe
So technical difficulties.
maybe a timeout. I have no clue. They can't really figure it out. But I don't know what the Vandals would change. I don't know what Bethel would change because they're clearly it's working out for both of them.
Yeah.
It's 2-1 right now. Each game has been within one goal.
Yeah, I believe so. With only the Vandals' second game that they won 5-2, I believe.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That was
You're
that was a
right.
takeaway. That was a takeaway. Vandals just need to replicate that.
Yeah, that was just one of those lucky games.
Yeah. I do want to see the replay from Zachman at that.
I do hope we got
that.
that.
Was crazy. Zachman, possibly a little bit laggy here. Right off the bat from Bang.
Seems like Bethel's been able to get a quick goal off at the start of every game so far. That was just perfectly placed by Bang.
Yeah, Logor just couldn't really get there fast enough.
No one there on the defense for that one.
Yeah, first 7 seconds too.
Kickoff yet again goes in the favor of Bethel.
Ooh, hit over to Logor, who has the boost. He's gonna maybe do something with it. Gets the reset, flips it over, doesn't get the double tap, and there isn't really anyone to follow it up. Zachman had an interesting little shadow defense there. Shadow challenge. Oh, right in front of the net. Ugh. Dangers there for the Vandals, and Jimmy's gonna try to force it, but he can't quite make it. Logor's got it, but all the Vandals are pretty low on boost except for Zachman.
It gets by him. Jimmy is there. Logan is in mid, waiting for a pass, but isn't able to get there. Jimmy sends it into the corner, but Knapp is there.
Trying to hit it down, kind of messes up the touch there. Goes back to Goose. Jimmy tries to hit it up top, but Goose steals it away from him again. Looks like he tries to bump Goose too, but Goose is not having it. He's been on point. Jimmy's going to try to knock it center. Oh! Excellent reaction time from Knapp there. Well-timed backflip. Oh.
Demo does come through. Might be a little bit late with the ball being in the Vandals half. Knapp trying to center it. Gets it centered, but it does get cleared away.
Jimmy's going to try to knock it center field. He can't quite follow up with it, but Zachman followed up by Logor. That was a great follow. Maybe from Jimmy. Knapp is going to try to hit it. Can't quite tell what was going on the field. Oh,
Also
there.
realizing that is a new car yet again.
Yeah, I'm pretty
For now.
Knapp, he just, I guess he just changed. Oh, open net, maybe?
Not the
Okay.
pogo, too.
No.
That's crazy. I
That's-
don't know what happened to the Vandals there. Where's the
Where did the other one go?
Where's the third Vandal?
They just disappeared. Cool goal.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
they're just gone.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like all three of them are back now. One of them just disappeared. It was
Yeah.
it was like a pre-Halloween thing. They were being ghosted.
Oh, yeah, they're just making it interesting for us. Bethel takes the lead 2-0 now. Jimmy does get the solo play.
Oh, nice. That was a nice flick. Great mechanics from Jimmy there.
Yeah, great ball control all the way down.
And he's keyboard mouse, right?
Yeah, he is.
Crazy. I can't. I could play keyboard mouse Rocket League.
I do play keyboard mouse Rocket League. I don't play controller.
Oh.
A fake coming up
Double.
from both sides.
Now Jimmy's got it. He's sending it center, but Knapp has it. Looks like Logor's gonna go for it. Goose trying to flick it downfield there. Can't quite get it. Looks like it's gonna go over the net. Knapp's gonna try to set up something, but it goes straight to Logor, who might have an open net. He gets it. He does get it around Goose.
And just like that, the Vandals are able to tie the match back up.
2 goals in about 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah, you had to keep some real speed. Goose was trying to get there in reverse. Not a whole lot he really could have done, but I liked the effort.
Yeah, great effort. I mean, isn't there a Rocket League player who just only drives backwards?
I would sure hope not.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's a pro player, but I think there's.
There's
someone
no
on-
way a pro player is doing
Yeah,
that.
no,
only reverse.
100% no. Okay, Bang is gonna save it away. Oh, it looks like Logor's knocking it center. Jimmy hits it in. Bumps from Logor, it looks like.
Had the patience, waited for the bump to come in, almost missed it, but was able to put it in.
Yeah, that was
one-
close there.
Yeah, that scared me.
I know there's a few different like off the crossbar goals happening here.
Yeah, Vandals take the lead in this game for the first time.
Yeah, they've had a very quick response to Bethel in these past 30 seconds. Logor's going to hit it away from the pilots there. Looks like Jimmy's going to hit it back center. Safe from Goose. Kind of awkward from Jimmy, but he's going to pass it center. Zachman's got it. Kind of a fake out. Defenders are a little fumbly here.
It's a little fumbly from both teams,
Yeah.
not able to get anything to work.
Yeah, it's kind of, the challenges aren't really coming through either. Logor's
Logan.
going to do something maybe. Attempted intercept from Zachman, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Bang, kind of awkward on his side. And this could come through. Zachman puts it in.
Yeah, the Vandals played it perfectly right there. All of Bethel was just stuck inside their net. I'm not really
Yeah.
sure what was going on. They couldn't really get their rotations to get out of net.
Yeah, lots of, I mean, great aggression from the side of U of I. It's hard to tell what was going on with Bethel rotations. They've kind of, their game hasn't been as smooth, as clean in this last 30 seconds. I'm not sure if anything changed other than, like, maybe it was nerves after the Vandals' first goal or second goal.
Yeah, their aggression just doesn't seem to be as heavy, but the ball does get cleared down. Is that in the net? It is.
Oh, that's unfortunate from Goose there.
That could be the confidence changer for Bethel. All you need is one good clear like that, and you feel like you're back in the game.
Yeah, possibly a bit of overcommitting from the Vandals there. Though, honestly, it was kind of just unlucky.
Yeah, I think Bethel's playing a lot more passive, which is causing the Vandals to be more aggressive in their play style, which could leave them open for mistakes.
Yeah. Jimmy tries to save that away, or that's Jimmy, never mind. It's followed up by Jimmy. Everyone's changing their car. Oh, he
Oh.
just flicks it in.
Jimmy with the ball control. He's
Crazy.
kind of clean with the dribble mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy actually. What a shot. Nap can't really read that. I can't blame him.
Yeah, no, that was like next to level.
I'd probably take it.
Flexing against Bethel Pilots.
Ball does get cleared by Logan. Jimmy is here, tries to take control, but Bang sends it back into the corner.
Zach, awkward touch from Zachman there, but it doesn't look like Bethel can capitalize on it. I do see what you mean. They are playing a little more passive. Nap is going to hit it over there. Logor. Oh, it looks like Nap is just bullying Zachman in net. Some demos coming through from Bethel. A pass to Goose, but he can't quite get it around Logor or in net.
A crazy pre-flip. Nothing came from the demos. Vandals back on the aggression, but Bang is there to save it.
Oh, nice shot from Goose there. Great double tap. Great mechanical maneuvers.
Yeah, Goose in the air is something to fear,
Yeah,
especially on these double taps. He's always able to hit them.
yeah,
I think, who was that? That was up for that save. I don't even know.
yeah, hard to tell.
One of them, I think Jimmy maybe, wasn't able to get a piece of it.
Uh-oh, this could be dangerous for the Vandals depending on how this goes. Logor is able to clear it away. It looks like some Vandal players are bumping into each other. But Nap is going to clear it down. Logor barely gets the save there, and it goes back to Goose, who's going to take it to the air. But Jimmy knocks it all the way to the other end of the field. Will he be able to? He will be able to hit it in top right.
That might be the nail in the coffin for this game, taking the 2-goal lead with only 19 seconds left.
Yeah, very even series so far. It's been exciting.
Seems like it's always Jimmy and Nap in a 1v1 for these goals.
Yeah, and Jimmy prevails every time. He's a mechanical master.
He does. I feel bad for Nap.
Yeah, Nap's gonna hit it around. Jimmy can't quite connect with it that time, but Zachman's got it. Passing, kind of a... Zachman and Logor kind of just 50'd it with themselves.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of panic, just trying to make sure the ball doesn't go towards their net.
And the game is indeed sealed. They might be trying to go for one more. One more from Zachman. 4-7.
You love to see it. The Vandals like to get their one on the way out, whether they're winning or losing.
Yeah, they just motivation, you know.
Yeah, a goal
Style
makes
points.
you happy. Yeah, we love the style points. We can use those for clips later. That's perfect.
Yeah, no, they're helping with the social media too, getting those fancy clips.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They're keeping the fans entertained.
Yeah, entertainment and fun, most important part of
That's
Rocket
why it's
League.
tied up. Both these teams want to put on a show. Series now tied 2-2.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been an interesting and somewhat unexpected series so far. Like, I feel like the first two matchups kind of swapped in terms of how we thought they were going to do.
Yeah, no matter what the initial score looks like, it could change in that game no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, Bethel started up 2-0 in that game,
Yeah.
and they ended 7-4.
Yeah, the games have also been higher scoring with Bethel.
Yeah. I mean, as this series itself goes on,
Yeah.
each team is starting to understand how to play against the other one more and
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, like you can see the intercepts coming through and how it's just, I think, though, correct me if I'm wrong, I think both teams have been getting a little sloppier in terms of their rotations
Yes, they have
as
a
the
little bit.
games go on.
But that's kind of the way they have to change their play style each time
Yeah.
against one another, since they're so similar in how they play.
Yeah, Bang is heading down. Looks like Jimmy is just gonna slam it from Zachman
A
there.
little bit of a double commit in the corner. Luckily, nothing got punished. Zachman clears it all the way down. It is going to be off to the left a little bit, and Bang sends it high.
Jimmy gets it center, but it's cleared away by one of the pilots. Nap is gonna follow it up there, but Logor steals it away from him. Goose quick to follow up. Zachman hits it away. Bang can't quite catch up with it in time, doesn't have a quick enough reaction. Nap's gonna try to send it away here. He has a different car. It might be the same car, just, no, I think it's a different car.
Definitely wasn't the same one as last time. The other one
Yeah.
had some weird boost on the back. This
Yeah.
looks like maybe the Skyline. I have no idea.
See, he's trying to entertain us with his presets too.
Oh, it's working. Like I noticed it every single time.
Yeah, love the presets though. Goose tries to hit it around. Looks like Bang tries to get it. It's been mostly in, I think it's been fairly equal in terms of whose halves it's been. Oh, nice save from Bang and Jimmy. Zachman takes over. Goose is going to send it all the way downfield. Logor with the nice save there.
Yeah, what a touch from Goose redirecting it towards the net. Goose still there, trying to put the aggression on. Almost looks like it was saved by Nap there. Probably just trying to redirect.
Yeah, I think Zachman actually hit Nap into the ball, but it was difficult to tell. It's like Goose is going to hit it downfield. Logor isn't quite able to 50 it. Zachman through the corner. Boost stolen from him. Can't quite flip it over Goose. Goose is being a menace to the Vandals here.
Yeah, he's just kind of chasing the ball on this offensive side, and it's working very well for them.
Pass to Zachman right off the crossbar. Followed up. Oh, a close 2 shots here. Jimmy gets it over to the side, passing in center. Kind of falls to Bang here. Looks like Zachman managed to intercept that pass.
Yeah, both teams putting on a bunch of shots in this game so far, but none able to break through either of the defenses.
Yeah, the defense of both teams has been on point with their quick saves and just reacting to all of it. Ooh.
Logan does get demoed by Goose, and Goose goes for the solo play. Gets a bump as well, but Logan is there.
Oh, right around. Jimmy's fortunately there to save it. Pass to Zachman, pass back to Jimmy. Bang knocks it away to Goose. Nap just kind of rotates out. Jimmy's taken. Oh, it's Jimmy versus Nap again.
I like this outcome.
Yeah, except goes over to Zachman, who can't quite get the double read. Logor hits it, gets it around Bang. He's dribbling it center, hits it over now. Oh!
Almost a crazy shot there from Zachman, trying to redirect it around. Jimmy still keeping the aggression on. Gets a pinch out towards mid. Zachman tries to put it in. Logan is there.
Logor. Ooh. Nice. See, there's been nice saves on each side. The aggression kind of goes either. Ooh, bit of a double commit on the side of the Vandals there. Logor.
Yep.
Oh, he
3
gets
minutes
it
in.
right over. Okay.
3 minutes in and no goals for either team.
Ooh, a miss
misses
there.
the clear.
Another miss from Nap there. That looks like Nap's going to follow it up. He has the boost. Goose passes from the side. This could be dangerous from the Vandals, but saved from Zachman. Barely there. The Vandals were getting bullied in net.
Yeah, we got to get a clear out. Boost is running low. Jimmy might be able to send it to the right. Zach
Almost.
not able
Goose
to follow
gets
up.
there. It's past center. Logor gets it from Goose. Zachman. Vandal defense. Everyone has just been playing on point this game. It's crazy.
Yeah, neither team wants to give up that first goal because that could be the make or break.
Yeah.
Goose does take it up, gets the flip off the ceiling, but not able to commit off of it. Bang is there to follow him up. But Zachman on this defense, able to stop anything coming his way.
Yeah. Oh, he gets the stuff on Bang, too. Logor's there, zooming downfield. Tries to hit it center, can't quite make it. Jimmy with the ball, he gets it around Goose. Oh, this could be dangerous, but there's no Vandal to follow it up there.
Yeah, that looked like they might have had an opening, but they did not capitalize. Jimmy, only defender back.
Ooh, kind of a few whiffs there. Bit of a dangerous situation for the Vandals. Logor's just hit out of the way. Everyone's getting chased down by Bethel right now.
This game is just so back and forth. No one wants to give
It's
up anything.
wild, yeah.
Both teams
Save from
playing
Jimmy.
perfect.
Yeah. We can't jinx it now, though.
Well, only 1 second left. A shot at goal.
Oh! Wait.
He catches it, and he puts it in.
No, Goose. A menace to the Vandals.
Yeah.
Oh.
What a catch and put in right there.
Yeah, Jimmy getting... Oh, Jimmy lost to Nap that time, though. Nap, like, slammed him out of the way there.
Yeah. Nap had a vendetta on that one. And who else
Yeah.
but Goose to finish that off?
I know.
Not a single goal until the entire game is over.
Yeah, 0-second goal. Impressive.
I feel like almost every single game has had a 0-second goal.
Yeah, I think so. Because the Vandals, I believe it was the past 3 games have all been 0-second goals.
Given that one was a little bit more detrimental than
True.
just about any of the other ones. But
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 have been Vandals, so.
yeah, both teams' defense was really high, but the aggression, like, passes were coming in.
Yeah.
Team plays, no one was able to find anything.
Yeah, no, the intercepts were crazy on this one.
It took that last 10 seconds where everyone just starts to panic.
Yeah,
Boost runs low. You don't want to give up that one goal, and it just happened. Bethel
Yeah.
takes the lead, in the series now? 3-2?
3-2, yeah. Intense series so far.
It is match point for them. The Vandals can't lose anymore.
Yeah, no, they can't. Otherwise, they might. I think you have to get 5 wins to go to playoffs. So if we get 5, I think we have another chance after this for playoffs.
Yeah, I think we still have a few games before playoffs even
Yeah,
happens. But we don't got to worry about that.
because we're going to win this one.
Yeah, after this game, it'll be tied up. And then it'll be,
100%.
yeah, be for all the marbles after that.
Oh.
See, Jimmy starts it off early,
Yeah.
getting that goal.
Yeah. Again off the crossbar.
Yeah, the crossbar has been our biggest enemy and biggest advocate.
The crossbar, it loves Jimmy, I think.
It does like Jimmy. It doesn't like anybody else.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy, like, the ball likes Jimmy, the crossbar likes Jimmy, everyone likes Jimmy.
Good for Jimmy. The Vandals do start the game up, I feel like, almost for the first time. Usually they're starting down.
Yeah. Looks like Logor's going to take it. Versus Nap, he doesn't quite pull through. Jimmy's going to almost knock another one in. Great shot from him. Great save from Bang. Goose is going to hit it downfield. Logor, easy control of that. He goes and gets the boost. He gets it around Nap. Knocking it downfield, possibly a pass to Zachman. It's hard to tell. Probably going for the bump there. Jimmy hits it center. A rare backflip from Goose. Kind of a mechanical mistake there. Zachman sends it over the other side. Kind of crazy pinch there.
Yeah, the aggression's staying in favor of the Vandals for most of this series. Just nothing going really towards the net, just really back and forth across the field.
And we have Goose in the air. A bit of a misread from Jimmy, but Logor's there to follow it up. Zachman is slammed away from the ball there.
Yeah, Zachman just getting kind of slammed back and forth everywhere. A double commit a little bit there from the Vandals. Goose is there to save it, though.
Yeah, save from Goose. It's knocked back center. Jimmy pursues it. Nap, they kind of meet midfield again. It's been Jimmy versus Nap. No, the whole series is just Jimmy versus Nap.
It's Jimmy versus Nap, and then Goose goes, I'm going to score it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Goose is like the secret weapon that they have.
This could be dangerous for the Vandals, but a nice save from Jimmy. Oh, I think that was Nap too. Nap tried to
I
hit
think
it.
it was Nap, yeah.
Yeah. It's just Jimmy versus. It's just Jimmy at this
Yeah,
point.
I think we've just made up this vendetta for
Yeah.
ourselves.
It makes it entertaining. The shoutcasters have to have something to talk about.
Yeah, I like to think that they are also thinking the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. We're psychic. We can understand the players. Oh, Jimmy can't quite get back. Oh, Juice. It's wow.
Goose, there
Goose.
to score it yet
Yeah.
again. What a redirect touch right there. Yeah, gets it
Yeah.
right over Zachman and sends it perfectly into the net. Not really much Jimmy can do there.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Goose is a master at these hits from downfield.
Yeah, Goose is very good, just in general.
Yeah. He's definitely one of the top players, or if not the top player on the Pilots. Jimmy slams into Nap, demoing him. Just taking him out of the play. Looks like he's going to try to challenge that there. He gets it. Nap with the ball. Can't get the boost. Looks like he got it around one of the Vandals. And he's going to take it downfield. Zach just hits it over him.
Yeah, Nap tried to play it really slow there. Wasn't able to get it by anyone. Vandals taking aggression back. Logan there to stop it at the midfield. But Goose does clear it back down. Goes for a pass. Zach not able to get a piece of it.
But Logor's there to clear it downfield. He gets it through the corner. And Jimmy knocks it in, coming once again to the Vandals' rescue.
Yeah, that was a really good pass there, I believe from Logan off the corner. Yes. Jimmy put in that placement very well.
Yeah, both Nap and Goose couldn't get there, so it was great.
Yeah, having two defenders and being able to get it by him, that takes a level of skill.
It does.
Jimmy going for the solo play, gets the flip off the ceiling.
Oh, save from Goose, but Zachman puts it in. They couldn't stop the Vandals on that one.
You still got to count the style points. Jimmy wasn't able to get the solo play, but it was a pass play all along.
True. Jimmy single-handedly getting all the style points for the Vandals. We're very pro Jimmy this game.
I know. That was a very good shot there from Zach.
Yeah,
We love you, Zach.
we do. We love Zach. Jimmy, saves it away. Close call for the Vandals. Goose is gonna knock it over. Jimmy takes it over the corner. He's gonna maybe try to do some sort of passing play. Doesn't have the boost though.
Zachman, only one with full boost, able to stop it, keeps it in favor for the Vandals.
Bang gets it around him, taking him down. Goose is waiting in center, and Bang, ooh, that was a good shot.
Yeah, Bang played that very well. I think he knew that he didn't have any team members there for a pass. Goose did try and go for a bump, which might have thrown Logor off.
Yeah, or you just do the thing where you fly off like the side post of the goal and it messes up your entire
I
rotation.
hate when that happens.
I know,
Happens to the best of us.
literally my pet peeve.
Zachman able to clear it down, but Bang is there to intercept.
Yeah, Goose kind of, possibly some glitches on the side of the Vandals there. Zachman is gonna try to hit it center. Bang is trying to go downfield, pass over to Goose. Goose gets it around one, but Jimmy beats him to it. Bang is going to try to hit it center, try to do something with this ball. Vandals, they have to hang on for one more minute with this 1-goal lead.
Zachman was doing a really good job there at slowing it down, knowing his team needed to recoup and get some boost. Logan takes it all the way down. It does get over Jimmy, and Zachman is there to catch. The demo does come through there, and it's all up to Logan.
Who does manage to hit it downfield. And it's hit by Jimmy straight towards the net. Logor almost gets there, but Goose with the save. Another beautiful Rocket League playing from Goose. Oh, but
Zachman
not enough.
able to put it in from the side. Kind of
Let's-
just got cleared into him, I think.
Yeah. I'm curious, what was his...
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just coming back off the wall. Perfect placement and good positioning for Zach there.
Yeah. Great follow-up
It
after
gives
the
him a
shot.
2 lead.
2 lead. They have
30
30
seconds.
seconds. But as we know, against the Pilots, a 2-goal lead might just mean nothing. With
Yeah.
the right amount of luck and the right amount of Goose.
And the right amount of Goose. You're not wrong there.
A little bit of desperation on the side of the Pilots. Maybe they're trying for those offensive plays. Looks like Knapp stuffs Zach, but Jimmy's got it. He's carrying it from the wall. He can't quite follow it up. Ball goes a little too fast for him, and Jimmy's going to oh, that's the first time we haven't had a 0-second goal.
Yeah, they just let it drop that time. The Vandals played that ending very well. Instead of like, you think the mindset is, oh, we're 2 goals up, we can kind of change. They kept the aggression up as they were the entire game instead of
Yeah.
trying to switch to a more defensive like play.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of need that offense if you want to keep the ball out of your half and stop the other team from getting those
Yeah,
shots.
that's where those comebacks really tend to happen. You get comfortable with where you're sitting, and then
Yeah.
you try and switch to more defense, which tends to leave you with more openings because the ball's
Yeah.
constantly on your half.
Yeah, and you can only block so many shots until all of your defenders are panicking and one gets through.
And we did call it. This does make it 3-3.
True.
Match point, no matter what. Either team can take it all here.
Yeah, game 7, best of 7. Definitely not the way we thought this was going to go. Looks like Jimmy is going to knock it downfield there. He can't quite get it past the defenders. Looks like Knapp is going to try to do something here. It bounces over to midfield. Looks like...
Someone's there. I don't know who. Now name tags are just gone entirely. They were just numbers. Zachman trying to make something happen in mid, but Goose is there.
Logor is going to retreat back down. He gets the demo. He's going to try to push it forward. Ooh, kind of a double commit, but I think it works in favor of the Vandals. Bang barely saves it away. And Logor is going to try to continue something on the sidewall. And look, we can't.
I don't know what is going on.
No.
Someone taking it up the wall. Looks like maybe Logan. Jimmy
it's
it
Jimmy.
is. Jimmy
He
puts
hits it in. Past Knapp.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, right past Knapp.
And bang.
Yep, and bang.
Good job, Jimmy. I didn't know who had control of the ball there.
Yeah, we need our name tags back.
Hopefully I've learned the cars good enough.
Yeah. Okay.
I
This
haven't.
Okay, it looks like Bang is gonna. Oh, Bang sends it in with a bang.
Banging it in.
Yep, looks like just kind of an unfortunate kickoff goal for the Vandals there. Couldn't quite get it there.
Yeah.
in time.
Game tied back up. Only a minute down. We've seen this one before.
Yep. So, yeah, again, fairly even on all teams. It's actually, it's very off-putting to see these points that.
Some of them I can't even see on the ground.
Yeah, all right. Looks like Zachman took it center. Bang has got it. Oh, we have the name tags back, guys.
They are back. Jimmy up with the clear to the right. Isn't able to get the second touch, but Zachman is there.
Oh, doesn't look like they can connect here for now. Bang is going to clear it downfield. Jimmy takes over. He's going to take it up. He's got the solo play. He gets it around 2. Pass to Logor, but it goes off the top.
Yeah, good pass play there. Not able to commit. Jimmy tries to get a pass to mid, but no one is there to capitalize. Zach and Logan kind of bumping into each other there.
Bit of a miscommunication. Jimmy twirling it closer to the goal, leaving it straight open for Logor.
Yeah, that was perfect placement there by Logan. Jimmy tried to get it through. 2 defenders went up, and the 3rd defender pulled away? Or he got
I
that
think
bump on Goose.
He got 2 bumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a bump on both Bang and Goose, I believe. So, again, a great play from Jimmy there. He's really MVP.
I'm noticing Bang taking a lot more of an aggressive approach in this game
Yeah,
for Bethel.
interesting. How so?
He's just been the one that's kind of in the air with the ball on defense, a lot more so than I've been seeing Goose, at least for this game in specific.
Yeah, Goose has definitely been less active in the air. Now Bang's gonna pursue this ball. Logor's got it. It's center, but it looks like they kind of faked each other out. And Zachman saves it away. Looks like
Is low.
Jimmy's gonna follow it up there, trying to make something out of this play. He can't quite do it. It bounces to the corner. Goose, he has no boost, so he can't get in the air. Zachman just has barely enough boost to keep that away. Looks like Jimmy's gonna knock it forward again. Bang is gonna hit it back into the half of the Vandals. Nap, he's gonna try to send it center. Oop, Jimmy misses the touch. Sorry, Logor misses the touch, but Jimmy's there. Goose tries to send it. It looks like he's gonna try to get the double tap, but he can't quite do it, but Nap can hit it in, bringing it 2-2.
Yeah, they were just laying on the shots,
Yeah.
one after the other. Eventually, they were bound to get one in.
Yeah, 2 minutes in game 7 with 2-2. This is crazy.
These teams are so unbelievably evenly matched.
I know, it's wild. Well, let's hope. As a U of I caster, I personally hope the Vandals will pull ahead, obviously. But we'll see, we'll see.
Good Rocket League is good Rocket League. Logan
matter
does
what.
send it down. Zachman doesn't
Oh,
get
he
the
can-
redirect.
Oh, and Goose just barely gets the save there. I was like momentarily speechless. It's
I
like,
know, I
is it
thought
gonna
I-
go
I
in?
thought it
Is
was
it gonna
gonna
go
go
in?
in.
Yeah.
The
Looks like-
aggression needs to stay up for the Vandals if they want to break through this defense. Zachman sends it mid. Logan is there to send it into the corner. Gets the second touch as well.
Yeah, that was a great read from him. Looks like Jimmy, he can't put it in off the crossbar again.
It looked like he played that very well. It
He
looked
did.
like you would almost go for a shot there, but he saw the defender coming in and played it very smart.
He faked out Nap. I'm like completely making up this data at this point.
I
but
know.
it's
I
funny.
think we've just said it so many times. That's just the names I look for when Jimmy scores.
Yeah. Bang, he's hitting it over to the side. He's like, I'm not getting enough appreciation. Gotta do something here.
Yeah, he's stepping it up in this game for his team.
Yeah, the Vandals have got 1 minute left to take away this best of 7 save from Logor. That was close
Barely
there.
got a piece of that, sending it up into the crossbar.
Yeah, 0 boost save too. Now it looks like Nap is gonna slam one of the Vandals out of the way. Really physical play here.
They're kind of faking themselves out right now. Yep.
Yep. No, I hate what happens when you think the opponent's gonna hit it, so like you try to stuff them. Zachman barely gets it away from Goose.
Defense is strong on both sides right now.
Zachman tries to clear it. Ooh, a bit of a dangerous position, but Jimmy
Double
manages to
commit.
get it away. Oh!
They
Barely
didn't-
off target.
Yeah, they didn't capitalize on that double commit, luckily for the Vandals.
Yeah, Logor is going to hit it downfield again. He has the control. He gets it around 1, but it goes to the corner. Bang's going to try to hit it away. Goose retreats a little bit. Logor in the corner. Knocks it away. Jimmy trying to keep it away. And Bethel has less than 20 seconds to score another goal. Goose is there. He can't quite get the redirect. snap, and it's hit away to the Bethel half. This could be a game for the Vandals off the crossbar from Logan. Oh, this is intense. Goose, he
Completely
has
speechless.
it. He has. Oh, it's for Idaho. After so much effort, lots of toil, lots of labor, they come with the victory in a match 7, best of 7.
Yep, seems like the Vandals weren't even stressed about that at all. They knew that
Yeah.
they had that the whole time. I'm sure.
Yeah, it was all for the show, all for the replays.
Honestly, though, both teams felt so evenly matched and just
I
played
know.
so well.
Yeah, both teams were on fire throughout that game, and this officially means the Vandals are qualified for playoffs in ECAC.
That is true. They are officially now in playoffs. Good for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get a good playoffs run. I don't know if you know what happened last semester on our playoffs run, but we don't
I
talk
don't.
about those.
I don't know what happened last.
It wasn't good.
Okay.
It wasn't good
Okay.
for any of our varsity teams. That's for sure.
It's okay. We'll do better this semester. We've been doing really. We haven't had any losses yet, so
Been cooking.
they are cooking.
Yeah, the team's slowly getting better. That series, a great series to
Yeah.
watch. I'm glad I got a cast for that.
Yeah, no, very entertaining on our end, and different player shenanigans were also fun to speculate about. So
Yeah, I know we made up that
Yeah.
beef between Knapp and Jimmy.
it could have been real. It could have been real.
It was real for me. That's for sure.
Yeah, you could see, like, in my head, like, you could see Knapp's face, like, as Jimmy got it past him every single time.
Yeah.
Tragic.
And that's keeping our record undefeated for Rocket
Yeah.
League.
We're now 6-0, I think. Yeah, 6-0 in the series.
Is that true?
Yeah.
5-0.
No, because we had 4-0 before, and then we played 2 games today, right?
I
It
don't
might
know.
be it's either
I don't
5
know.
or 6.
I don't know.
But we're undefeated nonetheless.
And I think that is all we have for Rocket League.
Yeah, unless they give us some replays, they should give us the replay of
You want
Zach's
that? You want
save.
that Zach
I
save?
do. I
don't-
want to see how he managed it because that was crazy.
Well, I don't. We won't have it from his point of view, which sucks.
True. Yeah.
We'd have to go back in the VOD and watch that.
Yeah.
But we do have later tonight an Overwatch game, also undefeated for them.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So they should be qualified for playoffs, I believe.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So how often do the Vandals make playoffs generally?
Always?
Nice.
Yeah, we always make playoffs. I think most of our teams tend to make playoffs. It's always a playoff run because it can go any way
Yeah.
any way. One loss and you're out of playoffs.
True.
So if you have an off day, that's all you can do.
Yeah. Just like instant elimination, you know?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're done for today for Rocket League. So thank you guys for joining us. Make sure
Yeah.
you stick around. We will be going back live with Overwatch at probably pretty close to right after this stream, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah. Come. Keep supporting the Vandals.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
We will see you. Bye-bye.